Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is where I talk about the coins that I find and their history, and the crafts that I do that are also coin related. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I just finished up 2 boxes from the bank. The first one was really bad. I pretty much got skunked. There's very little very good coins in it. So I went back, I finished that one up, and I went back and got another box. And this one redeemed the first box. The biggest thing that I'm going to tell you about coin roll hunting is don't give up. There have been plenty of boxes where I just really haven't found anything, and I've even noticed differences between different branches of the same bank. The same bank that I go to, there's one branch that's real close to me, another one is about 5 miles away, and I get different grades of coins, even though it's the same company, it's the same bank, just different branches. Now I feel like I get better quality coins at one particular branch versus the others. But I'm going to go through what I came across with. First thing I'm going to start off is with Canadians. I found my oldest one is a 1958. Let's see if I can get this in. There we go, 1958. It's kind of rough. I got a 2001, and then I got this one, which I'm always excited to see these. This is a 2006. The reason why I'm interested in seeing these is because there is a variety on the 2006. This particular one, if there is no P mark or RCM logo down at the bottom of Queen Elizabeth, right there at the bottom, you see how that's blank. If there's no logo there, and this one sticks to a magnet, that is a rare variety for the 2006 Canadian. I tried this one, it's not magnetic, so it doesn't count. So always when you check 2006 Canadians, grab a magnet. If it sticks to it, you have a rare variety. Okay, I'm going to start off into my 2009s that I got in. I got in these, or found these two. 2009. This is the formative year of the Lincolns. They're both Denvers. I checked the webbing, and no extra fingers. So that one kind of bummed. I got these two, which are the log cabins. And the one on the left here is really clean. It is a Philadelphia Mint mark, or Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, and then the one on the right is a Denver Mint. So those I'm going to keep. And then I've got this one, the presidential one. And it is a 2009 Denver Mint. And I also have another one, which is a Philadelphia Mint, which is the Capitol building. Right there. It's kind of rough, it's kind of dirty, but I'm gonna keep it anyway because I don't have very many of those. Alright, I am gonna go to this one. I have found, this is my second one that I have found of this. This is a Commonwealth of the Bahamas, 1990. So it is a starfish on one side with 1 cent, and on the other side it's got the crest with Commonwealth of the Bahamas, and then the date. I tried to look up some vintages of this particular one, and I really can't find anything. For a couple years before 1990, it was a lot, so I don't know what the vintage is for this particular one. But the one that I found before, also coin roll hunting, was the same thing, only in 2001. Okay, so I got 3 1982 small dates, Denvers. I weighed all 3 of these, and all of them come out at 2.5 to 2.6 grams, which is the standard for zincs. So they are not the copper transitionals that I was looking for. I also got a 1982 small date Philadelphia. I also weighed this one, and this one came out also as zinc. So I'm going to keep those. Those are still in good condition. Alright, so this one right here, this one is a 1960 Denver. And I'll put up a picture here on the screen. But on the mint mark on the left hand side on the D is an RPM. An RPM is a repunch mint mark. I checked Wexler's list of known repunch mint marks, and the diagnostics on this particular one, with the lower left serif being split, I've decided that this is going to be RPM number 13. So I like finding these. Both the 50s and 60s have a lot of repunch mint marks. I like finding them just because they're cool to find, because that shows the history of the coins. Okay, 1950s. So in the 1950s, I got 59 Denver. I got one of those. I got two 58 Denvers, a 57 Denver, four 56 Denvers, two 55 S's, two 52Ds, a 52S, and a 1951 Philadelphia. So I'll show you the 56s that I got. 1956. This one I kind of like just because it kind of looks like it's got the wood grain across it. This is a 1956 Denver. This is also a 1956 Denver. It's got a little bit more luster, a little bit more shine to it. I really like that one. One of the 1955s, kind of plain, but overall the strike is pretty decent. This one right here is really neat because it is really clean. This is also a 1955S. You guys can see that there's no major scratches. The fields are pretty clean. There's a scratch over here on the left side, right behind his head, and even the back is just really nice. There's some scratches underneath America at the bottom, but the wheat stalks are in good condition. There's no major damages, just your standard circulation scratches, but this is definitely a nice one, and I'm definitely going to keep this one. Alright, 1952. 1952S. This is also one of those that the overall strike is pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. Okay, for the 40s, they're all kind of rough, but I'm going to keep them anyway, just because of the wheats. I got a 57 Denver, a 45, a 45 Denver, and a 45S. So, and a 42. It was really cool to get one of each of the three mints in that 1945. I think that's a really neat box. Okay, now I'm going to talk about my favorite sets. This is why this second box redeemed my skunk of a first box. So this one is a 1930 Philadelphia. So pretty old coin, kind of rough. A lot of hits on the rim, but still 1930. That's a pretty old date. I like that one. This one, this has got a lot of crud on it, but I love finding these early coins. This is a 1920 Philadelphia. Again, there's a lot of stuff on it. It's very rough, but think about all the history that's been on this coin from 1920. And for my last two, this one is a 1918. You guys can see by the glare. There it is. You can see that by the glare, it's really, really worn. But again, 1918 Philadelphia is still a really, really neat find, to find a coin that is almost 100 years old still in circulation. Alright, my last coin is a... Let's see if I can get it. This date is rough too. You guys can see that. This is a 1917. So this coin has been in circulation for 100 years. This coin is very rough front and back, very worn. But it's all about the history of these coins. So this coin has been in circulation for 100 years before I found it in a box from today. So really just a neat coin to find still in circulation. Alright, those are the coins that I found on these boxes. I appreciate you guys watching my video. Please take the time to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next box.